If you are familiar with functional programming, you would have heard the terms declarative and imperative at some point. These two terms are programming paradigms, which is just a fancy computer science jargon for saying it's a style of programming. Most definitions of imperative programming will tell you that it is the code that describes how to achieve a certain outcome. In contrast, declarative programming describes what to do and what should happen. Now let's look at an example to drive the point home. To add a list of numbers, say, notice the way how I manually describe or write what the code needs to do. I create a list, that is, I instantiate it and also initiate it with values, then create a variable named total and call the user-defined function sum, in which I send the list as an argument. Create a function for adding the numbers in a list. It gets a list as an input and returns integer as an output. So I initialize an integer variable to return the result. I scan through the list for each element in the list, add the value to the variable result, which eventually hold the sum of all the elements in the list. Then finally I return the result to the caller function, transfer the control to the caller function, and now finally I write the result to the output console and executing it. Here I have it. So as programmers, we have a natural tendency to write in a more of a declarative way rather than the way I showed you before. So for the same task, a declarative style would be like, as usual, create a list named numbers and initialize it with some elements. And now the declarative style is call the inbuilt sum method to do the task, that is addition. You tell what to do but not how. And finally, of course, write the result to the output console. Where is it? Yeah, here comes the output. So one of the main reasons functional programming has become so popular is because it steers you in the direction of being more declarative. So by composing functions and using them in conjunction with one another, we are declaring or declaratively telling the program what to do instead of how to do it. Thanks for watching.